Hello, lovely viewers. My name is Megan Ridge Morris, and I am here today to chat with our newest ChildLight trainer, Kristen Santos. Kristen just signed on with us to teach our yoga and mindfulness for athletes teacher training, and is currently developing a brand new training for ChildLight, which I'll let her tell you about soon. She is currently a physical education teacher at Hopkinton Middle School in Massachusetts. And she has attended nearly every single ChildLight training that we offer.
Just about.
Yeah. So you've been with us since 2017 taking trainings. I know you've got 2 children of your own. You just published your first book. Yes. And you have a very busy life. So I'm going to hand it over to Kristen now. So first, tell us about your yoga journey and what brought you to ChildLight.
Well, thank you so much, Megan. This is a dream come true. I say it all the time. So in 2016, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I wasn't practicing yoga at the time. And after I went through all of my, surgeries and I was recovering, I discovered yoga, and I started off slowly, and I found that the breathing really helped me. And I wished I had yoga in my life sooner. I think it really would have helped me as I was going through everything, especially with the anxiety and the breathing. In 2017, I stumbled across a little company named ChildLight Yoga. Not so little anymore, and since it has changed to ChildLight Education Company. And I took my first training, and it was yoga and mindfulness for children. And it was with Meg Durkins. And I just, like, the light bulb went on, and I just thought, this is so great. This is so amazing. That when I came back, we had a family trip scheduled to Aruba. And I went in and saw my principal, and I told him all about it. And I was so excited. And I said, there's one more training that I want to take, and it's yoga and mindfulness for athletes. It was the teens and tweens. Athletes came later. So I went back, and Ann Bees taught that training. And I said, I'll start a yoga club if you pay for me to take this training. And he said, yeah, sure, of course. So I drove back up to New Hampshire, took the training, drove back, and then got on an airplane and went to Aruba, because we were celebrating, the 1 year since I had gone through all of my, breast cancer trauma. So I came back that year and just so excited, wanted to share yoga with everybody. And I kept taking ChildLight trainings. And the rest is history. And when COVID hit, luckily I was able to take the 200-hour training, which I always wanted to do, but I'm a mom, my husband's a teacher, and I felt like I couldn't leave my family for 200 hours. So that training changed my life, and it was the best. And when I got back to school in 2020, in September, after the shutdown, everything was so different, especially in PE. We couldn't play catch in PE because they didn't want kids passing the ball to each other. And we were, spraying down doorknobs, and we had X's on the floor, and we were 6 feet apart. And I did a lot of yoga that year, a lot of yoga. And I was just so grateful that I had that tool.
Yeah, and that 200-hour training was such a special thing for all of us. That connection, was so needed. So before I forget, I want you to tell us a little bit about the training that you're developing for ChildLight.
Okay. So I can't remember which year it was, but it was before I took my 200-hour. I made it my professional practice goal in Massachusetts. It's part of our teacher evaluation that we write goals, a student-oriented goal, and then a professional practice goal. So 1 year I made my goal to bring yoga to Hopkinton, where I teach. And I went to every elementary school, and I taught a yoga lesson. And the reason why I did this was because the kids would come to me in 6th grade and not really have any background, not really understand what yoga was. And I wanted them to love it as much as I did. And I wanted them to think it was fun and know that kids could do it too. So a teacher friend of mine by the name of Chris Basil, she said, "Oh, Kristen, you need to package this. You need to sell this. You need to present this." And um, it wasn't the time. But then after COVID, it was. So I wrote this curriculum a little bit, for selfish reasons, because I wanted the Hopkinton kids to have it K-5 before they came to me in the middle school.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's been a process, and I've had a lot of help and support along the way. The people in Hopkinton have been great. The students have been great. They've been so supportive. I just got the hard copy on Monday on Martin Luther King. So I brought it to school and I was showing the kids and they were so excited. And they said, are you going to write a middle school one? And I said, yes, I'm actually writing one right now. And if all goes well, I would love to have it by next September.
Awesome. So this is essentially a physical education curriculum.
Yes, K-5.
Okay.
And my book has 4 lessons per grade level. Each grade level has 6 poses and 1 breath. So the whole scope and sequence is laid out for you.
Nice.
I got the nicest compliment from the woman I work with, Deb Pinto, and she looked at it and she said, "Kristen, I'm not a yoga person and I have no idea how to teach yoga. And I look at this and you make it look so easy. It's all laid out for you."
Awesome. That's great.
That was just the nicest thing anybody had said to me.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing feedback.
And
Congratulations.
thank you. It has Shape America outcomes in it, so it's standards-based. There are
Nice.
ideas. My sister, who is an art teacher in Denver, drew the poses and did the layout of the book.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
I didn't know that.
I'll grab a copy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
And yours is in the mail.
Thank you. I can't wait. All right. So what do you most enjoy about teaching youth?
Oh, every day is a different day. This is year 25 of teaching physical education.
Wow.
23 of my years have been in middle school, and some people think I'm crazy, but I love that age group. I think it's the sweet spot. They're discovering who they are, and you can really be influential in helping them make good choices. They bring so much energy every day. I'm exhausted when I go home, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't believe it's year 25. I feel like I blinked. And I don't know where the time went, but it's been fun and I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Thank you. And I think this yoga is really going to help me get through the next 10 years with a push and enthusiasm.
Yes.
Because
Well, that kind of, go ahead, sorry.
It's a difficult profession, and to be working with kids every day for 34, 35 years.
Yeah, well, my next question actually has a lot to do with that. In this line of work, you spend a lot of time caring for others. How do you take care of yourself? I mean, yoga is one answer. Or anything else you would add to that?
It's little things. And I learned this in the 200-hour training, self-care. We talked a lot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I get good sleep. I like to take walks. I like to walk by myself sometimes, and I don't bring my phone. I don't bring music. And then I like to walk with my husband too. Once in a while, I'll let him come. But, just appreciating, we live in a great neighborhood, and just appreciating the way the trees look, and learning how to breathe. And I follow a lot of different people on Instagram, and I've also created a morning routine that I do. It's just a couple of minutes before I get out of bed, just moving my body in different ways, instead of, saying, "Oh, I'm tired, I don't want to get out of bed." And it's really helped change my mindset.
Excellent. Those are great tips. So my last question, if you had $1 million to spend and you knew you could not fail, what would you do? And you can't spend it on yourself.
Can I donate it?
You sure can.
Oh, okay. Oh, then definitely St. Jude's Hospital.
Right.
I mean, that is just, I know Ann Bees works a lot with children with cancer. And that's just such an incredible organization.
Excellent. All right. Well,
Do you
Thank you
want
so
me to grab
much.
the book and hold it up?
Yes, yes, please do. Go get it.
All right, sorry, I had to run downstairs.
That's all right.
So this is the cover.
Oh, I love it. The yoga curriculum for physical education K through 5. There you are.
And this is the
Awesome.
back.
Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see it in person.
And it's color coordinated. So kindergarten is all in red, orange, and then yellow. And then 3rd grade, they learn how to do sun salutations.
Nice.
And then there are
Oh,
resources in the back. And there are spinners and dice and everything that you could imagine.
cool.
And
All right.
and what I've done too is I've laminated them. And I use these with my students at school. The yoga pose cards, spinners. So teachers get creative.
Yes.
And this is my creative way to share yoga with everybody.
Well, we thank you for it. So many people will benefit from that.
Thank you, Megan. And I'm so excited to do ChildLight.
We were so excited to have you on the team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with us. I know you already had a long day of teaching, so you probably need to implement some of that self-care you were just talking to us about.
I'm gonna go for a walk after this.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, thank you again, Kristen. And if you're watching this and you have questions for Kristen or anyone here at ChildLight, please reach out. Kristen's email is Kristen, Kristen, at childlightyoga.com. And mine is Megan, Megan, at childlightyoga.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter as ChildLight Education Company. And we have information on our, I think at this point, 16 unique yoga and mindfulness teacher trainings that we offer. That's all on our website, childlightheducationcompany.com. We offer these trainings in person, live online, self-paced online, and as professional development workshops. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
All right, thank you.